Hello, welcome to the Lilac Tree Tarot, to a general all signs reading. Hope you're doing great. I'm going to start off. I'm doing these live because it's easier for me to do them live than to film them and edit them and upload them and all that good stuff. And I'm still trying to get consistent with the day of the week to do this, so I know it's hard, but so it goes, right? I guess until we get a consistent day and consensus on when to do this, it's kind of going to be up in the air. I've also had people visiting, and I've just had personal events that have kept me from being consistent with the days that I do these. So I apologize for the confusion, but so it goes. All right, let me just sage. I'm going to do a little saging, clear the energy a little bit before we get going, and then I'll pull all the signs. Feel free to, if you join in live, feel free to comment or to give your perspective on the cards. They're always welcome. Even if you watch this afterwards, feel free to post your comments and your observations in the comment box. I would love to hear from you. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with an overall energy oracle card. I think I'll pull 2 this week. Overall energy for all the signs for the week ahead. We're going to do this for this Friday to next Friday. I'm going to pull the first oracle card from the Nature's Whispers Oracle deck. Right here, I'm going to try to do these on a let's see, here on a pad so that it's not so loud. I know it's kind of nice to be able to see the shuffling on camera, but because of the way I have the microphone set up, I don't want it to be too loud for you. But anyway, let's go. Let's do this. All right. Overall energy for all signs for the week ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Please give us an overall card to carry us through the week ahead. Thank you. Okay, we have illumination. Pretty interesting that we have illumination here, considering that we do have a full moon eclipse coming up on, when is that? Next couple days or so. So kind of like that. Card number 2, talking about love, connection, almost obsession sometimes, I would say, but maybe our obsessions are being illuminated over the next week. Either way, it looks like things are going to be coming to light. I'm going to pull another oracle card for you here from the Blue Messiah Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for the week ahead. All signs. Overall energy for all signs this week. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have planetary shifts. All right. So really nice illumination and planetary shifts. Yeah, I would say so, wouldn't you? I mean, we have a lot going on astrologically this week. I'm not an astrologer, and I'm not going to get into too deep into the astrology of the week, but we have a lot of, aside from the obvious eclipse that's going on right now, we have a lot going on astrologically. Hey, Shaylee. Oh, no. I just saw your comment. I'm so sorry. Sorry to hear that. But better things around the corner, right? This is the time of great endings and great beginnings, as the astrologers like to say. I was going to say, you know more about astrology than I do. And so you might find these 2 cards that we just pulled for all the signs pretty interesting. Planetary shifts and illumination. I think I'm going to read from the book real quick. Yeah, your cards were correct. Yeah. Yeah, I did enjoy doing that reading with you a lot, Shaylee. It was really great meeting you. I still am sorry to hear that that you got fired, because that's never fun. But, you know, everybody has to have that experience at one point in their lives, I guess, right? Okay. Let me read to you a little bit from the book for planetary shifts. We are living in a transitioning world where there are many uncertainties. Time is speeding up, and many people are sensing great shifts in Mother Earth's vibrational frequencies. This card serves as a guide to assist you through the changes within your energy body as Gaia moves through her own spiritual evolution. As the paradigms of the old world pass and the beginnings of the new world emerges, the clash between the planetary mind and heart can be felt. Resistance to move forward and merge with the peace and harmony of the heart can bring forth fear and controlling forces that create disharmony and the lure of illusionary distractions that target the mind. Just as Mother Earth makes her transitional journey into the heart, so do you move through these changes. If your mind is distracting you from moving forward with your heart, it is time to make a choice, heart or mind. There will come a time when both your heart and mind will coexist and work together as one. However, to get there, one must first surrender in entirety to the inner stirrings of the heart. When you follow your heart without the restraints of the mind, you align your energy with love that individually and collectively transforms the world in unity and peace. Okay. Her advice here in this book is she connects this card to the solar plexus and heart chakras. And the exercise that she suggests is to spend time in nature and connect to the heart of Mother Earth. And by doing this, you will strengthen your connection to your own heart. Well, we do have Taurus playing a big part in the astrological energies coming up. And so, yeah, I see that Taurus, you know, that is connecting to nature. Being in nature is definitely good advice probably right now. Okay, let me just go ahead. Now I'm going to start with Aries. I'll start doing all the signs. And what I'll do is I'll move these over. I think I'll put one there and I'll put one here, I guess. Let's see. Where should I put these? Maybe I'll just put them up here as our overall energy that we'll connect with throughout the week. All right, let's see what cards. Oh, all right. So what I'll do is I'll pull and probably one or two. We'll see how we feel. Oracle cards for each sign. And then I will pull from another deck. I think because of Halloween, I think I'll pull from this deck here, which is this. I always forget the name of this deck, but it's got the cute little witch's hat and black cat on it, so I kind of like it for Halloween themed. And then we're going to say goodbye. I think this will be the last week that we pull from that deck. In November, we'll probably use this deck, I'm thinking, but we'll see. All right. Yes, Shaylee, that's true. You can't change it, so you got to accept what you can't change. You're very, very true. That's right. So there's a bit of a delay between when I say something and when the comments come up. So just keep that in mind. It may sound strange when I'm commenting on what you say. Okay. All right, Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Aries. Overall energy for the week ahead for Aries, please. Thank you. Sacred. Beautiful. Let me see if I can hold this up without getting... The glare is just too intense. It's better if I just put them down. But you got the sacred card for the overall energy of the week, Aries. And this beautiful card talks about, you know, our connection to the universe and our connection to everyone and seeing the divine in everything that you do. We're all connected. It's such a beautiful card. And so I'm feeling that connecting to nature pull again for you, Aries. At the bottom of the deck, you have power. sign of Aries. We've got the Ram here. So there may be a need to call on strengths like your hidden reserves of power, or you may just be feeling in your power this week, Aries. I like it. Let's pull some tarot and see what we got for you this week. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Aries for the week ahead. Okay, we have the Lovers. What does Aries need to be aware of this week, please? Thank you, Spirit. The Sun. What's the advice for Aries, please? The Nine of Wands. There's that strength we were talking about, the need to dig deep down and access your inner reserves of strength. Overall energy at the end of the week. Seven of Cups. Options, confusion. Let's take a quick look and see what we got here, and then we'll pull one row of clarifiers. All right, so overall energy of the week is the Lovers card. Could be talking about a relationship with a significant others. Other. Maybe some of you are in a, what are they called? A polyamorous relationship. I know that's pretty popular right now. Could be, right? I've also got, sorry, I heard something upstairs which kind of distracted me, but nobody's upstairs right now, so kind of freaked me out a little bit. Thanks, Shaylee. That's really nice of you. I appreciate that. Thank you for posting the timestamps. Thank you. All right, so we also have the Sun in your what to be aware of position, Aries. So it looks like something is going to be illuminated. We were talking about that illumination card earlier, so it looks like something's coming to light for you. You're going to need to keep those inner reserves of strength going. The Nine of Wands is like my Energizer Bunny card. It takes a licking but keeps on ticking. So I feel like there could be some kind of information that you're made aware of because the Seven of Swords just popped out for you that you might not like, or you might feel the need to have to protect yourself, to kind of disarm others and protect yourself. And at the end of the week, you will pull some clarifiers. Either you have options on how to move forward, or at the end of the week, you're a bit confused. Could be either or, right? But let's find out more about that Lovers card. I don't know why I'm stuttering tonight. For some reason, I'm stuttering. I'm sorry if it's distracting. It's bothering me. I don't know what's up with that. All right. Why the Lovers? Sign of Gemini, Mercury, planet Mercury. Why the Lovers? Thank you, Spirit. 10 of Wands. Some of you may be ending a relationship of some sort. Or you're making a decision to end something, whatever that is. Could be different for everybody. Have to be a romantic relationship, because I'm not really getting cups here. But either way, something is coming to an end, and it looks like you're deciding to end it. Why the Sun? Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more about the Sun. Why the Sun? The Empress. Why the Nine of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Nine of Wands? The Nine of Swords. 2 nines coming in. And why the Seven of Cups? Why the Seven of Cups, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Seven of Cups? All right, I'm seeing 2 cards, so I'm going to pull them. Queen of Cups and Knight of Swords. Okay, let me move these over here because they're distracting me. Usually I love a mess, but right now that mess is kind of really, I'm finding it a little annoying. So let me move those over there. And we'll move this over here. I need to do a better job organizing this table. All right. Sorry about my arm getting in the way. Weather has shifted this week where I live in Colorado. It's pretty cold this week. Hence the sweater weather. Kind of love it. All right, I think this is better. And I know that I don't put these straight and it drives some people crazy, but I'm sorry about that. Anyway, okay, something coming to an end, Aries. Thanks, Shaylee. All right, sorry, I am so distracted right now. I feel like my head is like all over the place right now. So let's calm down, breathe, and focus. Okay. All right. There's a decision, Aries, that is being made. It looks like you're the one making the decision. Has something to do with, could be something to do with your family. Regardless, that Empress is telling me, even if it doesn't have something to do with family or chosen family, it has to do with you being accepting of your gifts and your talents and your just how wonderful you are, and finally accepting the fact that other people can do for you and that you don't necessarily have to do for others. With that 10 of Wands, I feel like you're kind of making a decision to stop whatever burden or whatever you feel like maybe you've been giving too much, you've been doing too much. It's too much. You need a break. It's time for you to allow yourself a little bit of fun, a little bit of teamwork. So the Sun card can talk about teamwork and letting other people do for you. It talks about a real partnership. And sometimes that's kind of like the hidden message in that Sun card sometimes. And that's kind of how I'm reading it with the Empress, because you see the three people. It's very reminiscent here in this card of the Three of Cups, right? With the three women dancing. The Sun talks about ego, but sometimes your ego or the sense that you need to do something on your own or be the one to do everything can burn you out. You can get burned by that Sun. So there's a real need here, I think, for you to calm down, try to make a peaceful situation for yourself, because your advice here is that Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So there's something here that you've just been giving too much of yourself and it hasn't been benefiting you. In fact, it's causing you a lot of grief and a lot of insecurity is how I'm seeing it. So it's time for you to figure out, take a hard look at your options, put yourself first. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive. Again, the Queen of Cups and the Empress, I'm getting a lot of like mothering energy. This could be family related, or you feel like you're a mother or you're a caregiver in some way, and that you're not being appreciated. But by the end of the week, you're going to slow down a little bit. Think you're going to be able to make a plan with that Knight of Swords on how to move forward, but definitely check out all your options. Something's coming to light this week that's going to make you realize that things have to change. Okay, Aries? All right, good luck. Have a great week. Let me know how it works out for you. Let's move on to Taurus. Let's see comments. Yeah, Shaylee, I would imagine it's much colder where you are than where I am, because, you're farther north. And I think that cold front is coming down from farther north than you are, like Canada or something. But yeah, definitely feeling the eclipse for sure. Absolutely feeling the eclipse. As are most of us, I think, this week. This is a strong one, right? With the nodes shifting and everything. Pretty strong. All right. Did a little shuffle. Let's move on to Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate. Oh, got to take that one back. That was just for Aries. Of course, it'd be funny if we had that same card pop out for Taurus. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Taurus, please. All right. Looks like Taurus is getting 2. So we have courage and cunning. All right. So cunning, I think we get a knee-jerk reaction with that cunning card where we're like, wait a minute, is somebody going to trick us? But the true meaning of this card is that And how I'm seeing it here is that you need to have the courage to be strong in your own sense of cunning and your own intelligence. To know that if you're presented with a problem that seems insurmountable or just, like way over your skill set in a way, don't think that way. Face your fears and come up with a plan, because you have the intelligence to be able to follow through. Let's pull some tarot for you. Let's see what we got going here. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Taurus. Clear and accurate messages for Taurus, please. Overall energy for the week ahead for Taurus. Judgment card. What does Taurus need to be aware of this week? Thank you, Spirit. What does Taurus need to be aware of? The Eight of Swords. What's the advice this week for Taurus, please? Advice for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. What's the advice for Taurus? The Nine of Wands coming out again in the same position as it did for Aries. Interesting. And end of the week. Five of Cups. Some kind of disappointment or perceived disappointment. All right. All right, let's pull some clarifiers. This is a real transitional time for you as well, Taurus, with that Judgment card. The Judgment card can talk about timing not being right. Things are about to shift, but it's not the exact right time for them to shift, or not the right time for whatever it is that you're hoping to happen. You're not seeing the big picture with that Eight of Swords, right? The Eight of Swords means you can see she's blindfolded. She's loosely tied up. She thinks that she's encircled in a cage that she can't get out of, but there's so much room around her with that Eight of Swords. And there's a little bird here. I like this depiction in this card with a little bird sitting on top of the sword saying, dig deep down, listen to your inner guidance, connect to spirit, because you're going to get a message that can help you escape from this self-imposed trap that you've created for yourself. We've got the Nine of Wands in the advice position. That's going on. That's fighting the good fight. That is feeling tired and spent, but going on anyway, knowing you have to complete the mission, complete the task. And there's disappointment at the end of the week. I'm really getting this because of that Judgment card. I'm getting this as a timing. Because of this combination here, I'm seeing it as a timing. I think you're going to be disappointed because whatever you wanted didn't happen this week. But let's get some clarifiers. And it's a Five of Cups, right? So it's a disappointment, but it's a partial disappointment because you're not seeing the big picture. You're not noticing those two cups up top there. So let's get some clarifiers. Why Judgment, please, Spirit? Thank you. Why Judgment? Ten of Swords, something coming to an end. Why the Eight of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Eight of Swords for Taurus? The Star, like that. Why the Nine of Wands for Taurus? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Nine of Wands? Four of Pentacles. And why the Five of Cups for Taurus? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Five of Cups for Taurus? There we go. Why the Five of Cups? The Eight of Pentacles. All right, so really how I'm feeling this is, I feel like this is, well, it's definitely Pentacles related, right? So this could talk about a job, an opportunity, something financial that you were hoping would come to fruition at the end of the week. And you feel like you're reaching the end of your rope, Taurus. You feel like you've just put in all the effort that you could put in. You're like, I don't know. You're done thinking in a way. You're like, I have the energy, the physical energy to move on, but I just can't come up with any new ideas with those swords. You're like, I don't know how I can do anything differently than what I've been doing up until this point. You feel like you're stuck in this situation and you can't think your way out of it. What you need to be aware of in your what to be aware of position is the star card. So the star is saying, yeah, and then I wanted to get a clarifier on the star and the Fool popped out. So, there's a new beginning coming here for you that's going to be very solid, very healing. It's going to be better. It's going to be bigger than you thought, Taurus, because the star is associated with the sign of Aquarius, and Aquarius is a big thinker, right? So I feel like where you feel like you can't think how to get your way out of this, something is going to come through for you that's going to create this new beginning soon. It's just not this week, is how I'm seeing it, right? Keep going with that Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is a foundational card. I mean, we talk about it as sometimes being overly controlling and stingy, but it really does talk about like 4 pillars of your house, building the 4 pillars, creating a solid structure that's secure for yourself. You have the little squirrel here. It's kind of like burying your nuts for the winter, preparing. So just keep doing what you've been doing because there's going to be a breakthrough coming in for you soon. I feel like this is related financially somehow. It's either talking about, like I said, not getting a promotion or not knowing how you're going to fund a new business venture, or not getting the job that you were hoping to get, but something else is going to come in. Okay, so just keep that in mind for you. Okay, Taurus, have a great week. I'm going to move on and go on to Gemini. I don't want to spend too much time on each sign. I will try to get monthlies out and then get a little more in depth for each sign. But right now these are just general overviews for the week ahead. Let's just keep that in mind too. These are just weekly energies. And of course, tarot, is a good indicator of what's coming down the pipe. And if you don't like what you see, you have free will and we can change it, right? All right, let's move on to Gemini. I think I lit too much incense in here earlier because I'm definitely feeling it right now. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Gemini. All right, we got instinct coming in for you. It looks like a fox, but these cards, I never know really what they are because the animals tend to kind of look similar. I don't think it's a fox. It could be a wolf. Maybe it's a wolf. She also, the creator of this deck, also kind of throws in some magical creatures that aren't actually animals, but that have, beautiful animal faces. So regardless, instinct. All right, let's keep that in mind as we go through the tarot cards for you, Gemini. It's a week of you following your instinct, trusting your instinct, seeing where it leads. I'm also hearing curiosity, following a path, seeing where your curiosity leads you. I feel like something's coming up. Okay, let's get some tarot and see what we have going for Gemini, right? Yeah. Overall energy for the week, Gemini. 7 of Swords. Okay. What does Gemini need to be aware of this week? That eclipse energy is hitting everybody hard this week. All right. That's okay, though. Aha. Knight of Pentacles in the what to be aware of position. What's the advice for Gemini this week? We got 2 cards for you, so I'm going to take them both. Look at that. 5 of Cups and 8 of Swords. Just like in Taurus. I mean, it's not surprising that all the signs get the same energies. Like I said, all these, I've said it, I didn't say it tonight, but I've said it before. The astrology just kind of rains down that energy on all of the signs in the same way. They hit us in different parts of our chart, different parts of our lives, or how we react to them. What we do with those energies is key. And then especially if you have like two signs adjacent to each other, like Taurus and Gemini, the energies are going to bleed over. It's a final outcome for Gemini, please. Thank you, Spirit. The Empress. All right, pretty nice energy there. Empress coming out also in the beginning for Aries. Some clarifiers here on what we've got, what we're looking at here on the table. Why the Seven of Swords? I want to get some clarifiers before I say anything. Why the Seven of Swords, please, Spirit? Thank you. It's going to be clear and accurate messages for Gemini. All right, I don't like to take them when they pop out like that, but I'll show them to you. Got the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles again, and the World. All right, some of you might be finishing up also something, some kind of work project, moving into a new work-related tangent, new project, a new position. Let's see. Seven of Swords, please. Why the Seven of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Four of Wands, something to celebrate. Some kind of milestone, completion. Like I said, a completion of something and moving on to the next level. Why the Knight of Pentacles, please, for Gemini? Why the Knight of Pentacles for Gemini? There we go. Seven of Wands. Why the Five of Cups and Eight of Swords for Gemini? Why the Five of Cups and Eight of Swords for Gemini? Thank you, Spirit. The Lovers, sign of Gemini. And why the Empress? I'm going to pull those two. I got two coming out. Two of Wands and King of Wands. Okay. All right. Kind of a lot of back and forth, a lot of emotions, a lot of thoughts going back and forth for you this week, Gemini. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords says you could be selling yourself short. It's my go-to for the Seven of Swords. I know we like to talk about it sometimes in terms of like other people lying to us, cheating us, stealing from us. Yeah, it could represent those things. It could also be us selling ourselves short, not thinking that we can win by doing the right thing, by taking the moral high ground. We think we need to play dirty in order to win, to level the playing field in some way. So you've got this conflict going on this week, and I do think that it's, you're wondering, do I take the higher route or not? Especially with the Seven of Wands here, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. There's something that is being offered to you. All right, so for some Geminis, what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing an offer that's being made to you that puts you in a place of kind of victory here. With that Seven of Wands can talk about defending your point of view or coming to somebody else's aid, defending someone else. I feel like for some of you, you are getting an offer of some sort that is very welcome here with that Four of Wands. It's a reason for celebration. It's going to take you out of an environment where you felt like you had to not necessarily play dirty, but maybe people around you were playing dirty and you just were trying your hardest to keep your head above water and to do the right thing all the time. I think you're leaving that situation behind. You're moving into a situation where you're appreciated with this Lover's card. It could be talking about as well for some Geminis, I'm hearing, If you're questioning whether or not you should move into a new situation, I think you should, because of this Lovers card. It's going to provide a union that you're not expecting. And I don't necessarily mean romantic, not like if you're single, you're going to meet your soulmate, although you might. I just think it's going to be a good partnership, a good working relationship for you with people that support you and appreciate you, especially with the Empress energy at the end of the week and the Two of Wands. This is talking about long-term support and encouragement and growth. And so with the Lovers card and the Two of Wands, I feel like at the end of the week, you will be making a decision that puts you in this environment of support and growth. It puts you in this position of the King of Wands as well. It makes you the King of Wands. I'm really feeling that strongly. And the King of Wands, is in his power. It gives you the opportunity to be a good leader, to inspire others, and to do good in some way. So whereas the beginning of the week might feel like a little indecisive or unclear, Gemini, I think by the end of the week, unlike Taurus, who wasn't going to get resolution at the end of the week, Gemini, I think you do get resolution at the end of the week. It puts you in a position of power, okay? So I like that for you. All right. Thank you, Gemini. Have a great week. Let me know how that works out for you, okay? All right, who's next? Cancer. Let's do Cancer. Let's get an overall energy for the sign of Cancer, please. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Cancer. Well, that wanted to come out, didn't it? Protect. Well, could we get a more apropos card for Cancer than Protect, especially with that like mama baby combination there with the koalas? Okay. Cancer, you're either going to feel like you need to protect somebody this week or somebody's protecting you. We'll pull some tarot and see. At the bottom of the deck, we have Hunt. So I get this when I seem to get this card a lot when you're focused, highly focused. You know what your target is. It's associated with the sign of Sagittarius. So I feel like this is you really getting clear on what you want, Cancer. And as usual, it has to do with, either protecting yourself or protecting others. Let's pull some tarot. Let's see what tarot has to say. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Cancer for the week ahead. Overall energy for Cancer. Clear and accurate messages for Cancer, please. I'm liking that one. All right. Prince of Cups. Lovely. What's the advice for Cancer? King of Swords. Nice. Oh, I'm sorry. That was what to be aware of. What to be aware of, not the advice. This is the advice position. Let's see. Although they could be coming in this same thing, kind of advice. And they are kind of the same. All right. Overall energy at the end of the week, please. Nope. I want to shuffle one more time. Overall energy at the end of the week. Wow. Spirit's like, I don't know that I want to give you an overall energy for the end of the week. I don't want to ruin the surprise. I mean, all of that looks really good. Page of Cups, Heart's Desire, Art, Beauty, King of Swords coming in, making things clear, setting things right. Celebration there with the Four of Wands. End of the week, please, Spirit. Please give me a clear and accurate message for end of the week. Too many cards popping out. I'm going to keep this one because this one flew out separately. Let's see if we'll get another one. King of Wands. Another card. Nope. All right, we'll pull some clarifiers. Oh, there it is. High Priestess. Okay. All right. Cancer. This is really like a sweet, I'm getting a lot of sweet energy here for you. Very peaceful, calm, creative, active at the same time energy. So if you've been working on a creative project that required some kind of input or some kind of technical stability in some way, I'm hearing it's coming through for you in a big way this week. I think it's interesting, Cancer, that Gemini also got King of Wands there at the end of the week. But you have the King of Wands and the High Priestess. So this is really, what I'm getting is teacher energy here, especially with the two of those together. The High Priestess can be a spiritual teacher. Maybe some of you Cancers are maybe you're teaching, maybe you're sharing your esoteric knowledge with others. It doesn't have to be esoteric knowledge. You could be quite literally an art teacher. But I feel like there's some kind of project, something creative and inspirational that really gets going and gets, moving this week. Let's get some clarifiers. Why the Page of Cups, please, Spirit? Let me shuffle just two more times, I'm feeling. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Why the Page of Cups? The Empress making another appearance this week. Might want to check out and see where Venus lies in your chart, which house Venus lies in your chart. Got the Page of Swords coming out next. Quite an interesting combination there. King of Swords, Page of Swords. What's the advice? Tell me more about that Four of Wands, please, Spirit. Thank you. Why the Four of Wands? The Eight of Wands. And why the King of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. Why the King of Wands and the High Priestess, please? Nine of Swords. Let's get one more. Why the King of Wands and the High Priestess? Six of Swords. Okay. Lots of swords, wands, energy coming in for you this week, Cancer. I mean, it's primarily swords and wands, except for the overall energy, which is that beautiful Venusian creative energy that's spearheading the entire week for you. Some of you might be getting an apology, especially with this Eight of Wands communication there and the Prince of Cups. That's for a slight minority of you. I feel like it could be family related. If there was a family squabble, Cancer, somebody is going to come through for you and say, apologize, tell you that they were wrong. This is a general reading. We could reverse it. It could be you that feels, big enough, magnanimous enough to make that apology yourself. There is a lot of communication here. It could be communication at a party. If you end up going to a party, be open to messages, who you're meeting. If you get invited this week and you're like, I don't know if I want to go, you should go. It'll be good for you. There's some kind of information here with the King of Swords and the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is my mood buster card. She comes out when there's a real need to talk yourself out of the blues, to kind of use your logic and to realize that the situation that you're thinking about, that there's a way to move past it. Whatever this is, I feel like there was some kind of hurt in the past for you, but there is incoming communication this week, Cancer, that's going to help you move past whatever that hurt was. And I do feel like this is something that that really did hurt you. I feel like these were harsh words. This was something that was said to you that was that hurt your feelings, or that put you in a really precarious energy. You haven't been able to stop thinking about it for a while, but this week you're able to move past it, especially with that high priestess energy. I think you're able to step back and see the bigger picture here and recognize that sometimes we experience bad things. I don't want to get into the cliches, but cliches are cliche because they're true, right? I think that you're able to move past it. You're able to distance yourself from it. That Six of Swords and the Page of Swords right there is really telling me that you're going to have some kind of aha moment here that's going to help you move on to calmer shores. So you're going to be able to find peace by the end of the week. Okay, Cancer. I think that it's not like a super duper high action energy week, although I am seeing parties for some of you. And I guess that's not that weird because it could be a Halloween party that you're going to, considering the time of the year. But I am seeing a party too. So if you get invited to a party, definitely go, because I think that will somehow provide insight for you. It'll make you feel better. It'll let you put something behind you. Okay. All right. Have a great week, Cancer. I like it. Let's move on to who comes after Cancer? Leo. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Leo, please. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Leo. All right. I did get 2 cards for Leo, so we'll take it. Look at that. Care. There's that Cancer energy right there again, and create. Ooh, spider energy there. With the create at the bottom of the deck, Leo, we have victory. Victory connected to the Six of Wands is called victory, which is the Leo card. So that's kind of cool. It's that underlying influence. But okay, care and create. What are you creating with care, Leo? There's something you've been working on, right? I like all the phases in the moon there, again, alluding to the eclipse that we're having. Very interesting energy. I feel like it's more than, at the base level, it could be you're just feeling creative. You're creating artwork. Some people are just feeling more creative right now and doing like painting and coloring and playing music and singing and just, allowing that part of themselves to come through. But I feel like this is bigger. I feel like this is almost magical for you, Leo, like weaving your spells and setting plans and long-term goals and like kind of putting everything in motion, right? Setting up the web so that you can catch the energy and you can catch the right momentum or catch your flies at the right time, right? Okay, let's pull some tarot, Leo. Let's see what we got. Overall energy for the week ahead for Leo, please. Thank you, Spirit. Let me do another shuffle here for Leo. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Leo, please. There we go. All right. Overall energy is the 8 of Pentacles. A week of work ahead of you there. It kind of goes nicely with that spider web, building your web right there. What's Leo need to be aware of this week? Thank you, Spirit. What does Leo need to be aware of? The Hanged Man. What's the advice for Leo this week? The Wheel of Fortune and end of the week. King of Swords making another appearance. Okay. All right, Eight of Pentacles energy. Lots of work. Lots of work that you're good at. You're building something masterful like we were talking about earlier. It's definitely coming out for you. It's not a week where you're going to be like relaxing. It's definitely a week where you're creating and you're focusing. That Hangman is saying that you might want to consider looking at things from a slightly different perspective, right? The Hangman also talks about sacrifice sometimes. So there may be something that you need to sacrifice in order to gain, especially with that Wheel of Fortune. So this combination here, the Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune, that could be talking about you needing, in order to bring something new in and to get that wheel moving, there's something that you need to let go of. Could be a self-limiting belief, doesn't have to be something physical, but there's something that you need to shift the energy somehow. I mean, I'm still getting that image with the spider web of, or like word, the WYRD sense of needing to weave those strings, see how new energies connect. Very like quantum physicsy kind of, trippy kind of vibe happening for you here, Leo. You got the King of Swords at the end of the week. That's saying that, either you need to do your research and really get clear on whatever it is that you're dealing with here. You may need to check into some like contracts. You may need to look at the law. You may need to consult with an attorney or a lawyer, or it could be you like very carefully reading through. It doesn't even have to be like law stuff. It could be instructions, right, on how to do something, making sure that you're actually following the proper order of things. I know I'm being really general, but I'm seeing almost like an architect or a planner. Like if you're building something that you bought at IKEA, you need to like really like check the instructions really clearly. Let's pull some clarifiers here for you. Okay, why the Eight of Pentacles for Leo? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Eight of Pentacles for Leo? Wow, the Ace of Coins. Something really solid coming in for you that's going to bring a lot of material stability and success. It's foundational work you're doing here, that work that you're putting in right now with that Eight of Pentacles, all that hard work, it's leading to something really solid that has real growth potential. Why the Hanged Man? Queen of Pentacles. This is you bringing in the money. This is you, bringing home the bacon and cooking it up too. Forget what that old song was. Yeah, I can bring home the bacon and fry it up in a pan. That's like you, Leo. Why the Wheel of Fortune? Temperance. Wow, all this big major arcana energy coming in for you. The Hangman, the Wheel of Fortune, temperance, patience, alchemy. Really, again, I'm feeling all this like mystical, magical stuff moving forward for you. Why the King of Swords for Leo? Why the King of Swords? Look at that. Six of Wands. We were talking about that earlier. Six of Wands, sign of Leo. There you are in full like success at the end of the week, really feeling the success. So now, Leo, at the end of the week, I don't know necessarily that there's going to be this big event that you can publicly celebrate with others. But this King of Swords, this consultation with either a person who is a counselor of some sort, an advisor, you're going to see through that person or through your own research how you can achieve this victory, this Six of Wands, absolute public success. I'm seeing it like definitely public success where people recognize that you've created something substantial and incredible here. Definitely associated with finances or abundance of some sort, something really solid and stable and long term. Okay, so there's just a need to be patient here as the wheel turns in your favor, as you get things moving in motion for yourself, Leo. I see this as a really positive week for you. You just need to just keep doing what you're doing, putting in the hard work. Don't slack off, basically, for lack of a better word, this week, Leo. This is a week where stay focused, right? Okay. Awesome week for you, Leo. I wish I was a Leo this week. I really like it. All right. Who do we have after Leo? Virgo. Oh, hi, Michelle. Thanks for logging on, joining in, whatever the right word is. What sign are we on? I'm about to do Virgo right now. Just did Leo, and now we're going to do Virgo. All right. Let's do overall energy for Virgo. But first, I'm going to take a sip of water. So just give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Let's do Virgo. Overall energy for Virgo, please. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for the week for Virgo. It's kind of peeking out there. Do we want it? Yeah, let's take a look at it. Stillness. Feeling the need to pull another one for Virgo, though. Stillness. Very sacred energy there with the ibis. And stillness. Now, we have the sign of Aquarius there on the card, but the ibis is also associated with the sign of Mercury. And strength. Stillness and strength. Wow. Some pretty heady energy right there, I would say. All right. Looks like, the ability to meditate and to be still and to listen to yourself and to be aware and observe the signs around you is going to make you strong this week. It's either going to give you a brilliant flash of insight, or it's just going to make you aware of how to stand in your strength and move forward in your strength this week. Virgo, I like it. I like that combination a lot. Stillness and strength. That's pretty nice. All right. Let's get our overall energy for the week from the tarot. I'm going to put these back because I don't really like taking flip overs like that. I'll just shuffle some more. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for the week ahead for Virgo. Clear and accurate messages for Virgo, please. Overall energy for the week ahead is the Fool for Virgo. What does Virgo need to be aware of? The Hierophant. What's the advice for Virgo? Thank you, Spirit. What's the advice for Virgo? Six of Cups. I like it. This one also popped out, so I'm going to take it. Six of Cups and the Star. Sorry, I'm shaking the table. I know that's not good. And overall energy at the end of the week, please, for Virgo. Knight of Pentacles. All right. Let's take a look at what we got here. Something new, obviously. I mean, we have 3 major arcana on the table. The Fool, brand new energy coming in. The fresh air, finally. What to be aware of, right? For me, when that Fool comes in, it's like, finally. I can't, I've been waiting for this, and woohoo, finally. So there's definitely this new beginning coming in. And then we've got a lot of air energy with the Aquarius and the Fool, air energy. But with the Hierophant, we have Taurus energy coming in. So that's in the what to be aware of. So again, the Taurus, like what we were talking about earlier, Hierophant talks about really connecting with the inner priestess within, and then connecting with the divine, and then actually like applying that knowledge and that wisdom, that insight in the 3D, in our physical reality. The Hierophant is the Pope. The Hierophant talks, right? The Hierophant connects on a higher level, higher spiritual level, connects, and then is supposed to make that happen in the real world. So I kind of really like that. There's something new coming in that really connects to your higher purpose, Virgo, this week. 6 of Cups and the Star in your advice position. Again, talking about maybe doing some ancestor work with that 6 of Cups. Because the 6 of Cups and the Star combination, 6 of Cups can talk about tradition. And sometimes we'll talk about it in terms of like a soulmate card, because we'll talk about it as karma, past life, relationships. We compare it or, conjoin it here with the Star. We're talking about, in my mind, definitely connecting to that overall, like the unity, that Aryan energy. And again, we have, like I said, this Aquarius. The Star is associated with the sign of Aquarius, and then we have Aquarius on that stillness card. So this is really connecting to humanity as a whole, to life as a whole, all of our existence, the universe. Getting all trippy here, but it looks like, Leo and Virgo are in a trippy place right now. And then the end of the week, we have everything kind of coming back to the material plane. Like the Hierophant is a Taurus energy. We got the Knight of Pentacles coming in, again, earth energy, bringing us back to the 3D. So Virgo's tripping out and connecting with the universe, but then by the end of the week, you're grounding yourself again. There's either an offer coming into you, Virgo, or you're making an offer to somebody else. Let's get some clarifiers here on the Fool. Why the Fool card for Virgo, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Fool for Virgo? 6 of Wands coming in again, just like for Leo. Victory of some sort. This is a real yay moment. Yay! Why the Hierophant? Why the Hierophant for Virgo, please? 4 of Cups. But I like the combination of the meditative energy here. The 4 of Cups on this 4 of Cups card. He almost looks like the Hierophant in the card above. He's sitting there meditating with 4 cups around him. And this isn't, the depiction on this card isn't like our traditional depictions of the 4 of Cups, where it's somebody not recognizing a gift that's being offered. This really looks like the person is really connecting again, meditating, connecting, surrounding himself in the 4 cups around him to make a decision on how to move forward. 4 of Cups in the deck that I primarily use a lot is called, it talks about, I think it's called, it's not called Abundance. Why can't I think of what it's called now? But what it does is it talks about feeling emotionally consistent within and without. It's like it talks about not accepting anything that doesn't let you emotionally express yourself authentically, and not accepting anything in your world that doesn't let you express yourself emotionally in an authentic way. The easiest way I can explain it is like if you're dating somebody and they don't want to ever go out to dinner with you at a restaurant, they only want to do dinners in private at home. And you're like, no, wait a minute. If we're in a relationship, then we're in a relationship publicly as well as privately. And if you're not up for that, then I'm not. Right? So it's like wanting your internal and your external worlds to align. So I'm not getting this as an unappreciated thing. I really feel like this is you really just connecting and becoming secure in your knowledge of what it is that you want moving forward. Okay, why the 6 of Cups and the Star? Page of Swords, busting through any kind of confusion or malaise or feelings of depression. You're getting over that this week. She really is my mood buster card. She clears the clouds away with her logic. And then at the end of the week, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So work coming in, solid work. Again, we have grounding energy, earth energy coming in at the end of the week with that 8 of Pentacles. So, Capricorn energy here. And I just, I feel like, again, like Leo, there's a big trippiness, a universal connection here that you're able to bring down and really make solid by the end of the week, Virgo. So I like it. 8 of Pentacles says you're getting to work on something here. You're going to be made an offer, and then the work starts for you. But I feel a real victory here of some sort coming in for you, something new, a breath of fresh air, something that you'll be really excited about this week. All right. I like it, Virgo. Going to move on to Libra. All right, let's see what we got going for Libra for the week ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Libra. And you know what I just noticed too with these 2 cards right here is that the illumination card is number 2 and the planetary shifts card is number 22. So for those of you into numerology, that's pretty cool. And 2s speak to me of really coming into union, more not necessarily coming into union with another person, but really coming into union with yourself too. So that's like a little background energy thing that we got going on. So I kind of like that. Especially with the eclipse, we're talking about integrating polarities, integrating opposites. With the full moon eclipse, we talk about the need to, a real struggle between the polarities of Scorpio and Taurus, right? Which do you choose? But again, we can get trippy and say that there is no such thing as opposites because they all form a circle and become one. So integrating both of those opposing forces within yourself this week might be another theme generally for the collective, for everybody. But anyway, I digress. Let's get on to, and let me know what you think. Like if this sparks any kind of thoughts, just put them in the comments or put them in the comment box after we go live, because I don't think the live messages stay with the video. I think they disappear after we do the video. But overall energy for Libra, please. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me overall energy for the week for Libra. Kindness. Aw. Bottom of the deck, we have family. All right. Libra's getting kindness. So either kindness is going to be shown to you, Libra, this week, or you're going to be showing kindness to somebody else. I love this card with like all the jewelry hanging from the deer's horns. It's just so beautiful. It's such a beautiful image of nature and celebration and beauty, and just, appreciating the beauty that is around us. So it looks like Libra is coming into a nice balance. And, it's kind of nice. All right. Overall energy for the week for Libra, please. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy of the week for Libra. 10 of Swords. Something's coming to an end. All right, let me put that back because, again, I don't like to take them when they pop out. Let me shuffle. Now, the 10 of Swords is nice because it's a welcome ending. It's especially, you can see in that card, there's that beautiful sunrise coming up. So there's an ending, but there's a lot of new hope coming in at the same time. So I kind of like that for you. All right. What does Libra need to be aware of? We've got the Page of Wands setting off in a new direction with a lot of energy and a lot of passion. What's the advice this week for Libra? Look at that, the Ace of Cups. And final outcome for Libra at the end of the week. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Let's pull some clarifiers here. I want to pull another card there for you. Got the 5s. Look at that. 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Swords coming out at the end of the week for Libra. Okay. All right, Libra, what I'm hearing right now is please be kind with your words. I feel like there's something going on for you this week, Libra, and you're just going to be like, I'm letting them know how I feel. I'm sending those messages out, and I'm not leaving any question in anybody's mind about how I feel. I feel like there's a real need for you to be kind this week with your words, Libra. Okay, Libra can be like super, Libra, it can be super smart, super charismatic. And I think that maybe sometimes, Libra, you might not realize how cutting or incisive your words can be. So I'm hearing that for some of you, Libra, to just careful with your words. Let's pull some clarifiers on these cards. I'm just taking a look at them. Your advice is the Ace of Cups. So before I pull clarifiers, I'm really hearing like center yourself, focus on yourself. Don't pay attention so much to those around you. Really be kind to yourself. Get clear about what it is that you want. Like, what do you want? Do what you want this week. Be nice to yourself. Do things for yourself this week. Libra, I'm thinking maybe if I move the camera, because I realize the camera is like touching the desk, and that might be why it's shaking all the time as I shuffle the cards and put cards down. So I apologize for that if that was really annoying to watch. But let's get some clarifiers here. Why the 10 of Swords? Why the 10 of Swords for Libra, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the 10 of Swords? All right, you got 2, and they definitely came out together, so I'm going to pull them, put them out together. We got the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. All right, so for some of you, this is like a relationship. You're like done. This is I'm feeling this is a romantic relationship here. So there's some Libra that is done with a relationship. Tell me more about that Page of Swords. I'm sorry, Page of Wands. Why the Page of Wands, please? The 4 of Swords. Okay. Why the Ace of Cups? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Ace of Cups? Oops. The Ace of Wands. Nice. And why the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords? The Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers. Okay. All right. Yeah. So this is very much a romantic reading here, Libra. So this is you. I think you're done with whatever relationship this was. It made you feel unappreciated, out in the cold, fighting all the time, not getting what you want, not being appreciated. There might be some gossipy stuff around this too. Everybody's in your business, wanting to know what you guys are up to, what you're doing. I feel like if it's not an actual separation, it's a real, the Lovers here, the Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers at the end of the week, which is telling me that you might say, you know what, I'm going to forgive and I'm going to go another round here. Your advice is the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So this is really talking about you, right? You creating something passionate and new and loving and, wonderful for yourself, something that heart's desire, like manifesting that for yourself and making that happen for yourself. So I think that however you move forward, Libra, because I am really getting this as an interpersonal relationship. Of course, it could be a work relationship for some of you, it could be family dynamic, but primarily I'm feeling this as a friendship or a romantic relationship. Um, However you decide to move forward, if you do decide to give it another chance, make sure that you put your own needs first as well, right? And with this Ace of Wands talks about passion, like physically passionate relationships. So I'm hearing for some of you, if that has been like, if you haven't been physical with your partner, maybe that's part of the conflict here. And, only if, what's up with that. But I'm hearing that as a consideration for some of you. But regardless, if you do decide, as I was saying, if you decide to move forward with this, Libra, make sure that you put your own needs equal to those of the other person. When we have the Lovers, you have to have a relationship with both individuals as autonomous human beings. And it's kind of like I'm hearing, if you love someone, set them free. If they come back to you, they're yours. It was meant to be. If they don't, it was never meant to be. That's got to be the attitude when you're in a real secure relationship. Both partners are autonomous human beings who contribute equally to the relationship. So, kind of feeling that. All right. Thank you, Libra. Have a great week. Let's move on to Scorpio. Sorry, I don't know why I was here feeling all that romantic relationship stuff with Libra, but there you go. I don't like to do romantic stuff. I don't like to make it romantic, but there you go. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Let's go on to Scorpio. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for Scorpio. Okay, we have Care and the Crab. It came out for, who did that come out for? Leo, I think. Came out for as well. So interesting. Real need to, or you're feeling like you need to protect yourself this week, or just kind of hermit away. Keep to yourself a bit this week. Be private. You may be feeling the shifts, the planetary shifts here more than you were expecting to feel them. Let's just say that. Could be throwing you off. But let's pull some tarot and see what we got. I just feel the need to look at the bottom of the deck. Got Communicate at the bottom of the deck for you. So this card always reminds me of the Three of Discs, but in a air way, right? So like, bats communicate through what they're like, radar and stuff. So I feel like, I don't know, interesting. Let me know what you think of that. That's the overall energy at the bottom of the deck for you, like the foundation. Could be a lot of like communications going back and forth, or you may be not wanting to deal with people, not wanting to talk to people this week. We'll see. All right, overall energy for Scorpio for the week ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for the week ahead for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have the Star card coming out again. A lot of Aquarian energy this week coming out for a lot of our signs. All right, what does Scorpio need to be aware of this week? Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Scorpio. 9 of Wands. What's the advice for Scorpio this week, please? Thank you, Spirit. King of Swords. And overall energy of the week. The end of the week, please. 10 of Cups. Okay. I love it when the same cards come out multiple times because, you know, what are the odds of that? So I just love that as just, again, like testimony to the power of tarot. I love it. All right. Overall energy, Aquarian energy heading up the week for Scorpio. We've got the star. Again, this connection to all of existence, humanity, all of life, the universe, and everything, you know, which is like one of my favorite audiobooks ever. But we've got the 9 of Wands in the what to be aware of position. So again, there's Scorpio. I don't remember who else got that, but it's that feeling that, I got to go on despite all the odds. I'm going to go on. I'm going to do it. I'm tired, but I said I was going to do it. I know that it's the right thing to do, so I'm going to do it. Especially with that King of Swords there. The King of Swords looks so, he just looks so commanding there, like he's his sword on the book, you know, like here is the law, it is written, so it is written, so it must be done, kind of thing. And I just feel like those two cards are really going together for you, Scorpio, right here, the 9 of Wands and the King of Swords. Of course, every time the King of Swords comes up, it can, you know, I always have to say, if you need to speak to a counselor or therapist of some sort, do it. If you need to seek legal advice, do it. Don't put it off. Just do it. But also, the King of Swords can talk about, again, for me, like decisive communications. It could be, for some of you, I'll put clarifiers in a minute. It could be either somebody sends you an email or a text and says, and cuts things off or puts a real like definitive spin on something, or you could be doing that to somebody else. Sometimes I feel like that it's just, you know, it's communication that is very authoritative and that leaves no questions. You get this message and you know where you stand. And then we have the 10 of Cups at the end of the week, and, you know, that's happiness, right? That's connection, that's love, that's community, family, good times. Let's put some clarifiers and see what we get. Okay. Overall energy for, I'm sorry, why the star? Please tell me more about the star. The Hanged Man. Okay. Tell me more about the 9 of Wands, please. Thank you, Spirit. Why a 9 of Wands? The 8 of Swords. Okay. Why the King of Swords, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the King of Swords? For Scorpio. We're on Scorpio right now. Why the King of Swords for Scorpio, please? Thank you. The Moon. Okay. And then why the 10 of Cups? Tell me more about the 10 of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Why the 10 of Cups? The Page of Wands, messages coming in. All right. So the Star card with the Hanged Man. Very nice. Okay, there's a real need to like see things from another perspective here. Open your mind. Turn yourself around. There could be, again, you know, very much so, especially, you know, with the runes. So the Hangman on this deck really talks about, you can see the runes carved into the tree, and that's the myth of Odin, who hung himself from a tree upside down to gain wisdom. I'm not sure if he plucked his own eye out or if ravens took it out for him. I don't remember exactly, but I know he lost an eye, and in return, he gained knowledge of the runes. And so there's a real sense with the hangman sometimes of sacrificing something for a greater good or greater knowledge. So there's some kind of give and take here for Scorpio this week. The Nine of Wands and the Eight of Swords, there's a real need to keep on going with the good fight, because there's something here that, Scorpio, you're like going around in your head. You're not seeing the big picture reason. I think this King of Swords energy, I do feel like it's consulting with somebody, speaking to somebody, getting advice from somebody. It could be legal advice. It's going to clear things up for you with that moon energy. Something that you were confused about is going to be made clear for you. It's going to end up very good for you. It's going to bring good news with this Page of Wands. It's going to allow you to feel to feel secure, right? To feel very happy, to feel emotionally whole and secure and abundant. So I feel like there's this confusion here. You may have to give something up to get something this week. And that could be the discussion that becomes made clear for you in the discussion with the King of Swords. Okay. It's going to resonate a little different for everybody, but that's kind of the energy that I'm getting for Scorpio for this week. Okay, I see a bunch of comments. Let me see. How do I have feelings? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Michelle. That's what you did to the Scorpio. You were talking. You said you didn't want to talk again because he slept with someone else. Yeah. So that was in the Libra reading, right? That was, yeah. I don't know if he's a Libra or if you have Libra in your chart, or, again, I do these, I separate these by sign, but sometimes I really do feel like the messages will come to you. They don't necessarily have to be your sun sign or your rising sign or your moon sign, because we have all the signs within us. Depending on where those houses fall within your chart, the messages could be for you. But I'm sorry to hear that. But, there's some good news coming in. If you have Scorpio in your chart, there's some good news coming in at the end of the week that lends itself to great abundance and celebratory energy at the end of the week. So that's pretty good. All right, let's move on to where am I? Oh, there they are. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Sagittarius. Michelle Lee says it's all good. Scorpio rising, look into the future. Yep, it's all good. It's all good. And that star card is the perfect healing card and looking to the future card. So yeah, you're totally telling me that you're looking to the future. So that's great. I like it. All right. Sagittarius. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Sagittarius, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages for Sagittarius. Confidence. I love it. Peacock. And again, at the bottom of the deck, communicate once again. Pretty interesting. And it could just be Halloween with the bat thing, right? The bat theme for Halloween. But we got confidence with Peacock here for Sagittarius. So a real sense of wonderful, confident, showy, almost Leo-like energy. Strutting your stuff, Sagittarius. I like it. I like it a lot. Putting on makeup, getting dressed. Putting on some fancy duds. Doing your hair. All that good stuff. Going out. Not gender specific. All right. Overall energy for Sagittarius, please. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for Sagittarius, please. I don't like them when they pop out like that. Overall energy for Sagittarius, please. Thank you. There we go. Ace of Wands. Whole new energy. What does Sagittarius need to be aware of this week? Eight of Cups. What's the advice for Sagittarius this week? Seven of Swords and end of week for Sagittarius. Overall energy for Sagittarius at the end of the week, please. Look at that. Judgment. All right. So, all right, I'm going to put this down here because it came out with it. And the Knight of Wands. I was like, do I put it down? Don't I put it down? But I don't want to be Seven of Swords person and keep things from you. So I'm going to put it down. Okay. All right. Ace of Wands. New passion. New adventure. New lust for life. I like it. A whole like newness coming in for you, Sagittarius, with that Ace of Wands. What to be aware of is the Eight of Cups. That's moving away from something that didn't work for you. Michelle Lee, I think you're hijacking my Sagittarius reading. Just kidding. Yeah, walking away, right? It didn't work. It wasn't the right relationship. It wasn't the right situation. However, I'm just kidding. Sorry, not sorry. Thank you. I feel like, walking away, Eight of Cups. Seven of Swords is the advice position. So I think the Seven of Swords here is talking about putting, not building not putting on armor, basically, like not being overly protective of your heart. Like not being too cynical, not being too suspicious. It's that advice is to not let this thing that you're walking away from taint your attitude and opinions of things that come towards you and come to you in the future. The end of the week, you have the Judgment and the Knight of Wands. So this is really, passing judgment on a situation. The Judgment card can talk about the time not being right. So timing wasn't right for whatever this was that you're walking away from. And the Knight of Wands, not my favorite card to get if we're talking about romantic relationships. The Knight of Wands is not a reliable character. He's very charming, attractive, physical, magnetic, but not the person that you want for a relationship. Knight of Wands is generally a player when I get him in a romantic relationship situation. Again, not gender specific, but the Judgment card is you saying walking away from that, moving on from this situation. Let's get some clarifiers here. Let's get some clarifiers, see if we have any other messages. Why the Ace of Wands, please? Thank you, Spirit. The Two of Swords. Why the Eight of Cups, please? Temperance, patience needed. Why the Seven of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Seven of Swords? The Justice card. And why the Judgment card? Thank you, Spirit. Why Judgment, please? There we go. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I like it. Yeah, so the Two of Swords talking about that decision that was made. Sometimes the Two of Swords can be indecisive, but Sagittarius found a way to be decisive and to cut out what wasn't working and made the decision and is bringing in a whole new passion, a whole new energy, a whole new direction. And it could be who knows? I love the way she's like looking up in the air in the card. There's so many possibilities. What is going to become manifest? We don't know, because the aces are the seeds of the decks. They're filled with all the other cards, live within the aces. So we don't know, but what we do know is it's going to be fiery and exciting and passionate, because it's a wand, right? Temperance card coming in to clarify the Eight of Cups. Just a real balanced energy here, walking away from something that wasn't balanced so that you can bring something that is balanced and that works on all levels to you. Also talks about, the Temperance card is a real alchemy card that talks about really transforming yourself from within, so that you can manifest from without what you would like to bring to you. You see the like caduceus on this person's arm here too. That's like real healing. So that talks about bringing healing in through patience and acceptance. So I like that. And again, we have the Justice card here clarifying the Seven of Swords. I feel like that is once again talking about balance. We have the Justice card and the Two of Swords. We have the twos there bringing in balanced energy to move forward with a real sense of justice and fairness and what is acceptable in a relationship and what isn't acceptable in a relationship. So I really like that coming in for you, Sagittarius. And then at the end of the week, clarifying Judgment. And the Knight of Wands is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles talks about planting seeds for the future, creating things that are long term, that are solid. Seven of Pentacles also talks about a time when we pause and we reassess and we look at things that came before, and then we decide how we're going to move forward. Like with the gardening example, it's okay, my crops have grown this much, my tree is this tall. Does it need more water, less water, fertilizer? What do I do? It talks about you being in that real self-assessment period where you look at your life and you say, okay, this is how I want to move forward. This is how I'm going to adjust my situation moving forward, right? This is what I did. And you're doing it with a lot of confidence, and you're not afraid to show your true colors, and you're not afraid to show your strength and how spectacular you are. So I like it a lot. So solid week for you, Sagittarius. Lovely energy. Really, really good stuff. Okay. All right. You guys crack me up in the comments. Yeah, focusing on finances is always a good thing, right? Always a good thing. I need to do that too. Okay, let's see. Who did we just do? We did Sagittarius, and now Capricorn. Right. All right, let's see. Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. This is turning out to be kind of a long night. Sometimes I yap too much. What you gonna do? All right, let's see what we got for Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Capricorn, please. Overall energy for the week for Capricorn is just one, transform. Wow. I don't think I've ever gotten that card before. Wow, it is so beautiful. I love that it has like the lotus flower. It's got the cocoons, it's got the lotus flower, and then the final butterfly, really talking to me about a transformation of the heart more than anything. Not so much a transformation, a bodily transformation or physical transformation, but a real spiritual transformation here that is heart-centered. So kind of really, really heavy. Again, we're getting this trippy energy this week. A lot of trippy energy. I'm feeling really mystical, connected to the universe kind of energy. I love it. All right. Okay. Shaylee, yeah, that deck is, yeah, this deck is beautiful. Yeah, and it's such a pretty card, Michelle. I know that deck is just, it blows my mind. I love how beautiful it is. And it is called, what's it called? I always forget what it's called. I'll put it in the description box. I don't have the box here. I don't know where. I think it's in my cabinet, so I don't have the box out. Okay. All right. Overall energy for Capricorn, please. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Capricorn. Clear and accurate messages for Capricorn. Thank you. Overall energy for the week ahead for Capricorn is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands coming out, making a lot of appearances this week. I like it. What does Capricorn need to be aware of? Four of Swords. Double fours. All right. What's the advice for Capricorn this week, please? Thank you, Spirit. What's the advice for Capricorn? The Knight of Swords and the end of the week for Capricorn. Overall energy at the end of the week, please. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Capricorn, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages for Capricorn. Ten of Cups coming out, just like for who got Ten of Cups? Somebody else. Is it Sagittarius or Scorpio? I don't remember. Scorpio, right? I don't know. I don't remember. Or Libra? I don't know. I forget very quickly. Okay. So overall energy, Four of Wands. Celebrations, parties, good friends. With that combination of the Four of Wands and the Four of Swords together, I feel like you may be overindulging in the partying this week, Capricorn. You may need to rest a little bit. You might be very busy. Your advice is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords can talk about studying, doing things well, excelling at work. I'm getting a real student vibe here. Like if you're in school, this is a big party week because it's Halloween. And so you may be wanting to kind of like neglect your duties to have more time to party and be with your friends. And you may not even be getting a lot of sleep. So you may need to take care of your health. I'm definitely feeling kind of that energy this week, that like whatever your duties are this week, you're kind of like not necessarily neglecting them, but you're not focusing on them as much as you should, maybe. Okay. It was Virgo, Shaylee, that had the Ten of Cups. Okay, thank you. I'm glad one of us has a memory. That's good. Shelley, you have cards, but they are too plain to understand. No, that's okay. I mean, that's good to have plain cards because that's actually okay. You might want to pull a card. I know, like, when you first learn how to read cards, they tell you to pull a card every day and then to write down your experience so that you get to learn the meanings of the cards. I use these cards because they're very visually appealing, but I learned on cards that were much simpler, and I'm trying to find a different deck also. Oh, this deck I might use at some point, but it's the Marseille deck, and so you can see not a lot of visual imagery. You really have to learn what the cards mean on their own. But otherwise, it's kind of six of one, half dozen of the other. But you're fine with the cards that you have, even if they're simple. And the more you do it, the more you'll remember what the definitions are, and then the more your personal experience will tell you what the different meanings are, and then the more you'll get used to reading them in combination with other cards. So don't give up on your cards. Okay. Anyway, there's my side rant. Okay, let's get some clarifiers here for Capricorn. Why the Four of Wands, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Four of Wands for Capricorn? Why the Four of Wands for Capricorn? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Four of Wands for Capricorn? There we go. Ace of Wands making another appearance. I like it. All right. Why the Four of Swords for Capricorn, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Four of Swords for Capricorn? Why the Four of Swords for Capricorn? Justice. Okay, why the Knight of Swords? Why the Knight of Swords for Capricorn, please? The Nine of Wands coming out again. And why the Ten of Cups for Capricorn? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Ten of Cups for Capricorn? The Knight of Wands. All right. A lot of wand energy here this week for Capricorn. All right. We've got the Ace of Wands clarifying that Four of Wands. So I feel like there is this celebratory energy. I feel like this is a new friends, like a new friend group or new friends, new passion, new project, something new that's celebrating, that's bringing in a lot of passion and a lot of energy, a lot of fun, Capricorn. I feel like this is a fun week for you despite these energies right here. I think that the Four of Swords with the Justice card, what to be aware of, it's telling me a couple things. One, I think it's telling you to let go of any, just go past disappointments, let go of things in the past that weren't balanced, that weren't, that didn't celebrate you and your transformation, your like who you are now. Don't get stuck in who you were in third grade that didn't serve you. That's who you were then. We constantly evolve. I think we got that. I think that's what we read in the planetary shifts card earlier, that we constantly evolve. Did we read that, Shaylee? I think. I don't remember. God, I got to get better at remembering these readings as I go along. But what I'm really getting clearly here is we constantly evolve, we change, our cells change every however often they change. We're never the same person. And so I really get a real sense here of you, Capricorn, celebrating that fact with this transformation and really be seen in this new light in a way that brings balance to your life. Ten of Cups, happiness. Knight of Wands, clarifying the Ten of Cups. This is not a romantic relationship spread. I feel this more as a friend group or a new purpose in life, a new direction in life spread. So this is really talking about having a new direction full of passion and vitality and energy and real go-getting attitude and real optimism, a lot of optimistic attitude. This is your advice here. It's interesting, the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands coming in. So there's a real need to go on to focus. I do feel like there might be a level of overindulgence this week, a level of partying. I'm going to pull another clarifier. Why the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands? What's going on there? The Fool. There might be a little bit of recklessness there, a little too much partying. Or the other way I'm seeing this, take it how it resonates, is a little bit of doubt over, can I make this transformation? Can I really become this new butterfly from the caterpillar that I was? Can I sustain this? Is this really the new direction that I'm heading in life? And so those are just, doubts. You are being told that this is a whole new direction in life, a whole new phase, a whole new period in life, Capricorn. So embrace it and enjoy it and definitely celebrate it and just try to get a full night's sleep if you can this week, okay? Because I see you doing a lot this week, Capricorn. All right, maybe partying a lot. All right. Okay, let's move on. Capricorn to Aquarius, our two Saturn-ruled signs back to back. Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. What information do you have for Aquarius? Please give me clear and accurate messages for Aquarius. Overall energy for the week for Aquarius, please. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for the week ahead for Aquarius. Please give me clear and accurate messages, please, Spirit, for Aquarius. There we go. Look at that. We got trust. Oh, so beautiful. And power. All right. I love it. Look at that. And at the bottom of the deck, energy. All right. Trust and power. Really trust in your power. We got power card came out earlier in the spread and earlier in the reading as well, either for, I don't think it was for Aries, it was probably for Taurus, but I don't remember. Trust in your own power, right? I mean, it's as simple as that. Trust in yourself here. There's also a real sense of loyalty, a sense of following that I'm getting. Let's pull some tarot and see what we get here. But I feel like there's a real sense there of either creating a loyal community around you or you being loyal to someone else this week, Aquarius. But let's see. Let's pull some tarot and see what we got. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Aquarius. Overall energy for Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for Aquarius. 7 of Cups. What does Aquarius need to be aware of this week? What does Aquarius need to be aware of this week? That's our card right there. 2 of Wands. Okay. Let's see advice for Aquarius, please. Queen of Wands and the end of the week for Aquarius, please. The Hermit. Okay. 7 of Cups can talk about a lot of choices being offered this week. Should I do this? Should I do that? Especially with the 2 of Wands coming in right next to it. It looks like, there's definitely the need to select something, choose something. Which direction are you going to move in? The 2 of Wands has Salamander on the card right there. So that talks about regeneration, right? A real energetic regeneration. It's making me think of that power card there. So you then have Aquarius, the Queen of Wands in your advice position. The Queen of Wands talks about being super attractive, powerful. She also talks about, the Queen of Wands is like somebody's best friend. If you are in a fight or in a predicament, there's kind of no one better you can have, maybe other than the King of Wands. But I feel like the Queen of Wands she's more loyal to you. The Queen of Wands is a really good friend to have. So I'm picking up on that loyalty message again for some reason with Aquarius. But at the end of the week, but she could just be talking about you really, again, just going out, enjoying yourself, dressing up, looking good, being attractive, allowing yourself to attract others to you, just having a really powerful, good time. At the end of the week, though, you have the Hermit, which is interesting. So the Hermit on this card is talking about, the image on this one is really about meditating and going within. But the Hermit can also be a leader. The Hermit holds in traditional decks, the Hermit holds the lantern with the star within the lantern, with the sun. Sorry, the sun is in the lantern. And the Hermit climbs up the mountain, but then the Hermit turns around and shines that light down for others to see so that they can climb up the mountain with them. So there's that. I'm really feeling this leadership thing coming in for you this week, Aquarius. Let's pull some clarifiers. Why the Seven of Cups, please, for Aquarius? Why the Seven of Cups? Cards are just popping out, and I don't like to take the pop out. So let me just slow down for a minute and shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Aquarius. One more time. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Why the Seven of Cups? Clear and accurate messages, please. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Why the Two of Wands, please, Spirit? Thank you. The Nine of Cups. Why the Queen of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Queen of Wands? Judgment. And why the Hermit? The Three of Pentacles. Okay. So look at this. Well, something is coming in for you, Aquarius. This Nine of Cups, this wish fulfillment, something that you wanted for yourself. This is the Nine of Cups, can be a little bit of a selfish card in the sense that you receive what you want. So it's not like a wish for somebody else. It's a wish for yourself. You've got the Judgment card clarifying the Queen of Wands. And I'm really seeing that as you not letting yourself, you letting go of harsh criticisms of yourself and not judging yourself anymore, and really just being okay with being who you are. And there's some work here. I do feel this you leading somehow at the end of the week, Aquarius, especially with this Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles talks about work with others. So I'm really seeing this as either you establishing, for some of you, this could be a new business, really, with that Seven of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. This really could be talking in the I don't know. I'm just really getting the sense for some Aquarius out there. This is you finally figuring out how to get your business off the ground. And I don't know how that Seven of Cups applies, but there were definitely some, this is how I'm seeing it actually. So many things that needed to be done to get the business off the ground. And then you finally get all of them done, checked off one by one, with that Knight of Pentacles being that slow, methodical, almost like, check off every box kind of energy. You get that happening. And so I feel like, that's what's going on for you, Aquarius. This makes you really happy because this brings in a realm of possibilities. You've got the world in your hand, Aquarius. You really see the future potential, and you're moving forward. You're just owning your power. You're owning it. You're moving forward as the Queen of Wands. You've determined that now is the time to get things going. Sometimes we talk about the Judgment card as not being the right, proper time, but I think you've done your assessment here, and you are really clear at the end of the week that you are, it might not get off the ground, but this is a week where you check off almost all the boxes for whatever this project, this initiative is, and it really brings you what you were hoping to achieve. This is a real wish come true for you. And so I really like that. The only thing I'm getting here, the other message I want to tell you, Aquarius, with that Seven of Cups, is listen to yourself, and don't be so quick to listen to what other people might tell you. So trust your own judgment, your own intuition, your own knowledge as you move forward. Don't just accept somebody's word at face value, especially if it's gossip. If you're hearing gossipy things, do your own research, okay? All right. Awesome. I like it, Aquarius. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, Shaylee, that deck, I know, it's very cool. That's called the Spellcaster's Tarot. It's a very cool deck. Michelle, yeah, that's okay. I mean, that works. That's how it goes for me too. I always get like things that'll apply, and I think that they do, because I don't think that we, like I said, we have all the astrological signs within us, so it's very easy to see how they could all apply to different aspects of our lives, right? Okay, we are on to our final sign of the night, the wonderful Pisces. Woohoo, Pisces! Okay. Overall energy for the week ahead for Pisces, please. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Pisces. There we go. Hunt. Sagittarius energy. All right, Pisces is on the hunt. At the bottom of the card, we have power again. Power coming out for a lot of our signs. Okay. Hunt. Real focus on something this week, Pisces. Setting your sights on something, hitting the bullseye. Setting your target. What are you setting your target on this week? Let's see. Let's pull some tarot. Overall energy for Pisces, please. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Pisces. Spirit, overall energy for Pisces, please. The Knight of Wands coming out for our signs at the end of the zodiac, coming out quite a bit. What does Pisces need to be aware of this week? What does Pisces need to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Wands coming out again. I love it. Okay, Knight of Wands talking about messages, energy, new passions, new direction. Queen of Wands owning the attractiveness, owning the power. Really knowing where you came from. All the struggles, all the effort it took you to get to where you are. With the Queen of Wands here, she's, holding the bouquet of flowers with the crown on her head, almost like she looks like a pageant winner to me, right? She put in all that work and now she's getting crowned. She's showing up in her glory. What's the advice for Pisces this week, please? Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords, decision, cutting something out, making a decisive move towards something. End of the week, please, for Pisces. Six of Cups, a real sense of tradition, family, relationships, karma, mentoring, teaching, or receiving teachings from somebody older, wiser, a mentor of some sort. Could be a relationship coming in for some of you. Could be Six of Cups could talk about someone from your past coming back as well. Or it could be talking about a karmic relationship that, is a new relationship that comes in. I'm being drawn to the twos on this card for Pisces, but let's see. Why the Knight of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. Three of Cups. Real celebratory energy there. Celebrating with friends. Going out, having a good time. Why the Queen of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Queen of Wands? Five of Wands, putting an end to things that just annoyances, right? Got the Three of Wands popping out, but I'm going to put it back because I don't do the, sorry about the glare, I don't do the pop outs like that. Why the Why the Ace of Swords, please, Spirit? Why the Ace of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Ace of Swords? Ten of Cups. And the Six of Cups. Why the Six of Cups, please? Thank you, Spirit. Page of Wands making another appearance there. All right. And, you know, the Seven of Cups came out with it. So it's interesting because Aquarius had the Seven of Cups too. Nice cards, right? Beautiful cards. So Three of Cups clarifying the Knight of Wands. This is a real adventurous energy. So I feel like this is a week where you talk to your best friend, you go out, you have a drink, you go to lunch, you go to a Halloween party, you go trick-or-treating, whatever. This is really just a fun, adventurous, happy energy. Three of Cups is also my yay card. So I get that card when I get something that I want. Like, I'm like, am I going to get blah, blah, blah? If I get the Three Cups, it's like, yay, I got it. So for some of you, the Knight of Wands could be talking about a message that's like, yay, I got that message. I'm so happy, you know. You're being told to be aware of the Queen of Wands and the Five of Wands. So for some of you, that could be a Queen of Wands. If it's not you, it could be a Queen of Wands personality type. Here we've got the Queen of Wands with dark hair. Traditionally, she's shown as somebody with light or red hair, fiery, you know, that the orangey colors, the wand energy, the fire energy. But it could be talking about, for some of you, a Queen of Wands personality type that creates a little bit of conflict for some reason. Might be some competition for you in some way. Or it could be the opposite. You are competition for someone else and you don't even realize it, right? Your advice is the Ace of Swords with the Ten of Cups clarifying. So this is about getting really clear about what will make you happy and what will bring in happiness for you. This is your advice this week. So that could mean cutting something out. It could mean, like in this card, I love the way she's looking up at the sky. It's like making a declaration, getting clear in your head, getting rid of this confusion, saying, no, this is the direction I'm going to move forward in, especially with that hunt card right there. I see this really as you setting your sights on something that's going to bring you that Ten of Cups energy. And at the end of the week, you have the Six of Cups. Again, we were talking about karmic relationships in the Page of Wands. There's some kind of message coming in for you. It could be an old relationship coming back again. With that Seven of Cups, if it's an old relationship coming back again, you know, I don't like the Seven of Cups there. Seven of Cups can talk about overindulgence, obsessions. It can talk about being like substance abuse, just drinking too much, eating too much kind of thing. So there might be a little bit of a danger there, overdoing it maybe. But also, as I was saying before, with the Seven of Cups, there's a need to, especially, you know, seeing it here with the Page of Wands, not to listen to gossip. This could be talking about gossip. So if somebody tells you something about this person, somebody comes in for you at the end of the week, don't just automatically listen to the gossip, especially with this Five of Wands. I feel like somebody could be trying to stir up trouble. That's how I'm seeing it, Pisces. So just stay away from any kind of gossipy stuff. Do your own research, because this relationship is karmic. That doesn't mean that this is your person if it's a romantic relationship. Because we've got the Ten of Cups, so, you know, it makes me want to go towards romance, you know, or dating, but it doesn't have to be that way. Let me get another clarifier on that. Four of Swords popped out. Now that could just be a message for me to like give it a rest and not say anything else. It's kind of how I'm feeling. Give me another clarifier on that Six of Cups, please, Spirit. Why the Six of Cups? Nine of Pentacles. All right. So, yeah, there's a real, however you move forward, I guess, there's a need to keep your independence at this point, right? So just keep a clear head on you is kind of how I'm feeling it, right? You may feel like you're getting swept up in something by the end of the week. All this like heady party energy. Just keep a clear head. All right, let's see what the comments are saying. Shayla, you turned the guy down because of his birthday. Okay. Well, yeah, there's that nine of pentacles, that independence, that like sticking to your independence and like cutting out what you know isn't right for you. So there you go. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I like that. Yeah, and can't ever like listen to gossip, but sometimes it's hard not to let it affect you, even like, a little bit, or you get that first like initial like feeling. So, Michelle, could that be misinformation from private readings? N- no, I wouldn't go that far. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I can't speak to your private readings. And, I'm reluctant to say that whatever information you received wasn't accurate, because I don't know. But you would know. I mean, you should always listen to your intuition and trust your gut. Like if there's something off, you should trust it. And, the thing about tarot, obviously I love tarot, and especially when we get the same cards over and over again, and it just blows my mind. You just have to remember that we do have free will, and you can't forget that. So if there's something you don't like, you don't see, change it. You definitely have the ability to do that. All right. Okay. I am going to call it a night, I think, you guys. We got through all the signs. It's getting late. I know everybody has to like go to work tomorrow. Some of us. Shaylee luckily doesn't have to. Neither do I. So, but anyway, thank you guys so much, and gals, thank you for being here. This was a lot of fun. Thank you. I hope you have a fabulous evening too. And I will see you next time. Again, I'll try to make these more consistent on the night, but you know how that is. All right, you guys have a great week. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And I'll catch you next time. All right. Bye.